Thank you very much for inviting me to speak at the annual Inspiration Afternoon. It's a real pleasure to be joining you in this conversation about how we improve education in Africa and beyond. Today, it's very clear that far too many of our children are completing primary education without functional literacy or numeracy, and clearly that needs to change. There are too many students who are completing college without the ability to analyze or solve problems. Clearly, we need to move forward in a way that pays more attention to quality. And thankfully, I think that there's a lot of change going on in the world today that really represents hope for all of us. The United Nations Education for All initiative has put quality as a central issue in education, even as we work to complete and achieve the Millennium Development Goals. Institutions such as Ashesi University in Ghana and the African Leadership Academy in South Africa are serving as exemplars for quality education at the university level as well as the high school level. All across sub-Saharan Africa, there are low-cost private schools that are providing a very valuable service to communities who can only afford 25 cents to $1 a day to educate their children. And these schools are still providing a pretty decent education for children across the continent. I believe that these low-cost schools can be further improved with training in management and pedagogy. And similarly, I believe that public schools can be improved through changes in governance and teaching philosophies. We should try some experiments in Africa. We should try an experiment in decentralized governance and management of public schools. Imagine what a difference we could make if head teachers had more autonomy in making decisions, or if these head teachers reported to community boards rather than centralized ministries of education. If head teachers had more autonomy in decision making, such as hiring, rewarding, and disciplining teachers, I believe that we would see changes in the public school system. I also believe that school boards that are constituted of members of the community would really enable parents and communities to have a more of a sense of ownership of their schools and therefore be more engaged in the welfare of their children. There is a lot of work before us, but I believe that we can get this work done. This summer, Ashesi University is hosting high school students who are taking courses and workshops in robotics and entrepreneurship. And it's a real joy to see these children come here and really discover how exciting and fun science and technology can be. It is a real joy to see the light in their eyes as they discover this new way of learning. We're also hosting workshops for high school teachers in teaching philosophies and how they can apply technology in their classrooms and how they can make learning more fun for children. There are many other initiatives going on this continent. There are many more people involved in this project of educating Africa's next generation, and I believe that there's a lot of positive outcomes that we can expect in the next 10 years. Thank you very much for inviting me to join this conversation. I wish you all and your